Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, I'm Christodon1, and I am back with another video. Yesterday evening on Instagram, well, Quinstagram. Now, the reason why I call Instagram Quinstagram is because it satisfies the thirst of you thirsty suckers out there. But anywho, YBN, basically on his Instagram, Thirstagram account, made a message saying that him and Blac Chyna are no longer together anymore. Now, there was rumors spreading around last month that Blac Chyna is pregnant, and Blac Chyna showed a video of her flat stomach indicating that she's not pregnant, even though there's pictures surfacing where she was at some event in a dress of, well, an event for her kid, and if you look at the video, well, the picture, it appears that she had a little pouch down where in her stomach section, indicating that she is indeed pregnant. So we really don't know if she's pregnant or not, but I'm just gonna go by what Blac Chyna stated on her Quinstagram account, that she is not pregnant. Okay, now there's a lot of people out there, a lot of cynical people out there going, "Oh, that's sad." You know, they just got together, and they kind of ended the relationship very, very quickly. I think YBN broke the relationship, is probably the main factor of breaking up this relationship. Then Blac Chyna just coming to her senses and going, you know what? Let's just end this relationship. They met on a Christian Mingle website, which that's weird in itself. And the fact, the age difference. This cat is 18 years old. Blac Chyna is 30, okay? Pushing 35, all right? That right there, if shit, your spider senses should have been tingling, your antennas should be going up, that there's no relationship where a person who's 18, who hasn't figured out life yet, to someone who's pretty much got a perspective of life that's 30 pushing 35, okay? So of course this train wreck was going to come to an end, and this relationship wasn't going to last. Now, a lot of people think that this was simply a publicity stunt for now I forgot his almighty, whatever his name is, YBN. They thought this was a publicity stunt for him, and I just can't see that type of angle. How is this beneficial for his career when he's very successful in his own right? I think it was more of a publicity stunt. If it had to be a publicity stunt, it would be from the angle of Blac Chyna. Now, I will say this, anybody that's got any type of a brain would have knew that this was probably where they was going to end this and squash this. I mean, let's just face facts and face reality. I just don't see there any real love coming from this relationship. I just think that, I'm sorry for the noise in the background, folks. I just think that it was just something that just kind of happened, and they hit it off. They just hit it off, and it was more sexual. It was more exciting, but it was lackluster, to say at least, had anything to do with being in love, okay? And it's hard for an 18-year-old who, if you want to put the label as a kid figuring out figuring out his way and his role in life to understand the nuances of being romantic and being in love. Guys mature later, okay? Meaning that even though they may be 18, 19, or 20, they still have childlike ways about them. And it takes them a while to become a real man and to figure out life. Women tend to, mature a lot faster, and they pretty much figure out the nuances of life. But being 18, everything is just an experience from that perspective. Blac Chyna being 30, in 30, she should be already settling down. She's not the same Blac Chyna when she was stripping in the ATL when she was 21, 25. Okay. That life you should kind of give up. You're now you have 2 kids. It's about it's about growing up. You can't wear pajamas, mix and match pajamas like an 18-year-old or 17-year-old, or have a relationship with an 18-year-old or 17-year-old, because you two have no ideal of how it can work from his viewpoint, from his advantage, and he doesn't have any type of perspective or understanding from as far as relationships from your perspective. Okay, so you kind of knew this was going to happen. Okay, so what's next for Blac Chyna? I don't know. She's not in high demand like she once was. She was really hitting all cylinders when she got pregnant by Rob Kardashian, and she was on high demand. A lot of clubs, nightclubs would love booking Blac Chyna, and it's just not there anymore. That star has dwindled some. Okay. She can barely get a gig for $5,000. Okay. So I think Blac Chyna, your talent can only, and your body, your talent, well, people might say Blac Chyna doesn't have talent, but your name and sexuality and your body can only get you so far. Okay. Now it's about ownership, production. Okay, when in your later years, it's about pushing your brand. Now she does have the sponsorship with Fasanova, but a lot of IG models have that brand. Okay, they're a lot younger than Blac Chyna. Okay. She did have a stroller deal, and I think the stroller deal could have been a start of something, better for Blac Chyna. Instead of doing all these little teeny bop sponsorships, it could elevate her to more serious sponsorships for her demographic. Okay, it's just the way it is. But she squandered that stroller deal with the fight with some other female that touched her child, or blase. But Blac Chyna, I think as far as relationship wise, I don't know what interests her. I don't think she's really concerned about what interests her right now. I think she's more concerned of the next man, the next wealthy man she can line herself up with. Now that YMB, what, I keep forgetting his name, I'm sorry, but if that's her best shot of a rebound from being from Rob Kardashian, the prospects are really not there. I don't think a man that's even in her age group wants to align themselves with Blac Chyna, because Blac Chyna hasn't demonstrated a want or need for not only marriage but a partnership and a relationship that she wants to you know, that she will welcome, that she would love to welcome to be into, being romantic and things of that nature. Okay. Her past couple of men that she have rebound from, it was purely from you know, gaining more popularity for her, and it was an experiment. And I just think with this latest relationship, a lot of men are going to be that's in her age group are going to be turned off by that fact. Okay, but she's still beautiful. She's still going to land somebody. There's a simp out there. Okay, even you know, not a Rob Kardashian simp, but there's a simp out there who's probably going to be older than Blac Chyna, that would want to take a shot with Blac Chyna. You know, there are some NBA athletes out there that would love to have a sexual relationship with Blac Chyna. You know, so she has options out there, but she doesn't really have anything serious when you're talking about establishing a real relationship. Okay. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and I am out, y'all.